Alright, mic test. I have great news, we're good. Okay. Y'all, my arms are so wild right now, you have no idea. Oh, I need to... Just had to tilt my TV a little bit. Alright. Ah! Not me dropping my controller and accidentally, like, throwing the entire stream into chaos. It's fine, I think. Another mic test would probably be in order. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. So if you'll remember, the end of last stream, we received our mission from the Guardians to save Filgaia, and to do that we have to chase down the demons what stole the teardrop from us in Adelheid, and get it back so they don't use it to resurrect the Mother Demon. In between streams, I did a little bit of prep work for this one, not a lot. I went back to town and I updated everybody's equipment with the money that we had, and then with the money that I got from traversing Mount Xenom, and then I climbed back up the place, and I went back down that side path that I missed and grabbed this. The secret sign. Consume 1 less MP with fast draw. This is very good. I will be using this on Meteor Dive, since that's the strongest single target skill that Jack currently has. The Sonic Buster is okay. It's like pretty decent multi-target damage, but for bosses I really want to be spamming the strongest single target move that we have, so that seems like the more prudent thing to do. Anyway, everybody's good on MP. I say everybody. Jack and Cecilia are good on MP, and we have 10 magic carrots, so we should be good on that. So let's continue on to the top. I kind of thought the boss would be like immediately after that save point. For all I know, we might be only like halfway up the mountain. I hope that's not the case. Also, Jack's crit there reminds me, I should be giving, I should be giving a flashing lights warning at the top of every stream while I'm playing this game, because this game was developed in the 90s and they were way less, considerate to people with photosensitivity issues back then, not just in games, but in media in general, unfortunately. So this game likes to do a full screen flash every time a character lands a critical hit, and there will probably be other flashes during like certain cutscenes and things. So you've been warned. I apologize for being less on top of that than I should be. Alright, there's just 2 of you, so I'm not gonna waste any MP here on this fight. Good, I can at least 2-shot these things with physical attacks now. Oh, wow! Twitch covered that trophy overlay, but I just got a trophy called Cecilia 50, Bad Guys 0. And you get that trophy for defeating 50 enemies with Cecilia's melee attack, and I didn't think I would be getting it that soon. And I wasn't, like, particularly going for it either, but you know what? I'll take it. Anyway, what's the statue? Is this the statue of the God of the Seal? It's a laser beam! It's too late. We undid the Belselk. So, you got here before me. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Orga Widow, go play with them! Oh god, spider warning. Content warning for spider. If you have arachnophobia, you might want to turn away until this boss is defeated. Sorry about that. Alright, time to start building up AP. Or FP, I should say. Let me deprotect the boss. Ooh, that's nice and meaty. I hope that actually worked. I don't know that it did. I'm gonna work under the assumption that it... Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I gotta get Protect up on the party ASAP. Jesus Christ. Like, that was brutal. Okay, that did literally nothing, which is fine with me, but I feel like maybe that attack will paralyze everybody if that does connect. So, hopefully it won't. That's going to make me nervous every time it uses it. Okay, that still did nothing, which is, again, not complaining about that. Get his ass, Rudy. How much ammo do I have? Okay, I still have 6 shots. Alright, now get Protect up on Rudy, and then I'll have Cecilia heal herself next turn. And then from there, assuming nothing untoward happens, she should be good to join in with offensive magic. Oh! I need to make sure and use the lucky card. Alright, Rudy... No, Jack needs to do it. Rudy, you can... antidote Jack. Jack, you can use the lucky card, and Cecilia, you stick with your original plan and cure yourself. Okay. The lucky card will last for the entire fight, you just need to use it and forget about it, which is nice. That's really bad! Cecilia, if you could Mystic that salve to cure everybody's paralysis, please? Mystic is, like, really extremely good. She might have to Mystic an antidote, too. Yeah, I'm gonna have her do that, actually. That seems prudent. Ooh, that's with Protect Up! Jesus! Don't like that. This boss hits like a truck. And I will remind you, I specifically went out of my way to update everybody's equipment. Alright, Rudy, you keep shooting. Jack, you keep meteor diving. Everyone else is good on HP. Cecilia, you heal yourself. I don't know how much health this dude has, but we've done a lot of damage. I feel like it should be dead soon. Bang! Okay, that did not stick, thank goodness. Accelerator just guarantees that Jack goes first. He already goes first. I'm going to Mystic a Magic Carrot to give Jack some MP back, and also top up Cecilia's as well. That way he can keep hammering on the boss, and Cecilia gets topped up as well. God, Mystic is such a good force skill. Okay. He's gonna have to use Bullet Clip eventually. And by eventually, I mean within the next, like, 2 turns. Let's do Fire. Everybody's good on health. Okay, I'll have Cecilia heal that next turn. 190, not bad. I don't know what, if anything, this boss is weak to specifically, but that's pretty good. Okay, this is Rudy's last bullet. I don't have a cure status effect spell. I don't think there is one that just cures everything. Dude, he's already poisoned. What are you doing? Okay, good. That was tough, kinda. This game doesn't mess around. Okay, those of you with arachnophobia, the boss is dead. And we got a shit ton of cash. Nice. The power inside grows weak. The seal cannot provide me with a link to the girl. Who is saying this? Summit rune acquired. The statue of the God Seal has been broken. The return of Mother is becoming a reality. I can't believe the teardrop is being used for such horrors. There are 2 more statues left. We must defend them. Give me the power. The power I need to defeat them. The power to destroy everything. Alright. Let's top everybody up. I don't think I... Summit rune. Dinogenos' rune. That's probably also a mistranslation if I had to guess. Let's see what... Vitality. I think Rudy also had a Vitality rune, right? He has a Resistance rune. Jack has a Vitality rune. I'll just give him that upgrade, sure. Alright, now Cecilia, if you could get us out of here, please. Thanks, buddy. Just now, I felt the seal holding the Queen of the Demons break. Messenger of Zephyr, please notify the elders of the situation. We must act quickly. I think that guy was Messenger of Zephyr. I didn't need to say that. It's dark. I can't see. I can't hear anything. My precious Sieg. My children. Let me see you. Let me hear you. That was easy. All this talk about seals. Who cares about the Quarter Knights? Now that Mother is awake, I can go on with my career. Glory's up ahead. Did you see the faint outline of a face in the cocoon there? I did. Kinda creepy. Also, I apologize if you hear that. My roommate's cat is the neediest cat on the face of the planet, seemingly. But anyway. I can feel that the seal has been broken. The demons are one step ahead of us. Do not be alarmed. There are 2 other seals which have not been broken. The other 2 statues are located at Saint Centour and Port Timney. If we can save just one of those, then we can prevent the Queen from reviving. Only your brave party can accomplish this mission. You must use Elw Pyramids, for they are the link to the Guardians. You can usually find the pyramids in the same area the statues are kept. It is said that all life can become energy and be transported to faraway places through the use of Elw technology. Warriors of the Guardians, please take this gift, the Kizim Fire of Baskar. You can use this to light the furnace in the pyramid. For the good of all life on Filgaia, please protect the remaining statues. Kizim Fire acquired. A cat is trying to get on my door. Go away, please. I'm busy. Not the cat that usually likes to come in here. A mysterious flame. The same battle was fought long ago. Will the humans have enough power to go up against the demons this time? Alright, let's refresh ourselves at the inn, which conveniently has 3 beds. Pet the doggy for good luck. stock up on items from this gentleman. Come on. Are you gonna come inside or not? Thank you. Cats. You know what I mean? No, go away. Scat. Get out of here. Cats do not understand the concept of playing video games on the internet. But I'm going to save. And go away, please. Alright, let's see if we can't use this, the Kizim Flame. Kizim Flame? I don't know how to pronounce it. This game has no voice acting, probably for the better. Is Zephyr really going to answer our plea? We need hope in order to survive this dying world. Zephyr does not answer. No. I guess we're gonna have to look around the place. Didn't we get a map? I could have sworn we did, but I guess not. Maybe I misremembered getting one from my previous playthrough or something, I don't know. Alright, we gotta find this Elw Pyramid. And I'm not sure where it could be. It's not down here. Here sleeps an enigma, far, far off on the outskirts of Fulgaia. Maybe we'll worry about that later. Oh, Jesus, alright. I'd like to get rid of the mushrooms first. I was wondering which enemy Rudy was going to auto-target. Just to make sure. Don't want to take chances with this. Oh, nice. If one of these enemies making cat noises, like, actually draws the attention of the cat that is currently in my room, I will be amused. Bonk. I should probably heal Cecilia. I'll just top everyone off. Why not? Maybe we can do it here? Nope. Alright, there's not a whole lot here to work with. Do you know something? Okay. Gonna admit, kind of at a loss here. Oh, I didn't check up here. Elw Pyramid. There we go. Should've went up here first, but I already didn't. Offer the Kizim fire to the furnace hidden in the water flow. Life shall dance in the sky and connect the lands. This is a cool looking place. Look at these high quality sprite statues. God, this game looks nice. I'm assuming we gotta use it here. No? Hidden in the water flow. I'm stupid. The furnace hidden in the water flow. Oops. Didn't mean to leave. Alright, well, there's only so much we can do here. I gotta figure this out. Otherwise the stream will come to a grinding halt. That wasn't it. I feel very dumb right now. None of these tools seem like they'll be especially helpful. What am I missing here? Do I use it in front? No. What is happening? I'm at a loss. Two seconds away from Googling this. I really shouldn't have to, but... Oh, there's a door here. Jeez. A control panel for an ancient mechanism. There we go. The Kizim fire has been lit. The Elw Pyramid is filling with strange energy. Ooh, I really like this theme. I remember this theme from my last playthrough. Is there a doorway in here? There isn't. Yeah, here we go. Ancient teleportation technology. This is so cool. I bet this would have been a real showstopper of a cutscene back in like 1996 when this game released in Japan. This land contains the holy statue which seals the evil heart. Noted. Let's see. Aha. Hard guard. Who wants this? Oops. I bet Jack does. Yes. Alright, now we're somewhere else. Gotta find the next town. Excuse me. Sorry, buddy. Oops. Where are we? Okay, it seems like there's maybe a town to the west of us? Not this west, though. What are these hellhounds? How beefy are y'all? Uh-oh. Don't like that! That's a lot of damage. Okay, I can at least two-shot them. Ugh. These dudes mean business. Right. Thank you for the one-shot, Jack. Appreciate that. Okay, maybe stay out of the woods. Hopefully we won't run into these things again. Yikes. Oh, here's a town. Saint Centour. How about that? God, Ooh, interesting. What? I was pushed away. Sorry, we thought you guys were monsters. The town of Saint Centour is protected by a dimensional protection seal. The entire town wall is a charged barrier. It keeps the monsters out. Are you sure you guys aren't monsters? I wonder if I triggered the device. Why would you get caught in the device? The shield is very sophisticated. It will stop spirits as well as monsters. Is that a pet of yours? I'm not a damn pet. Jack and I are... Humpon and I are partners. Can we come in? Then hold him deep inside your pocket and step through. That way you won't trigger the device. That is, if you're not a monster. If you are, you'll be stopped again. Do we look like monsters to you, buddy? We're the protagonists. How dare you insinuate otherwise? Alright, time to look around. 30 gala a night. I love cheap prices. I also love muting the microphone to take a drink. Okay. Yes, reload my gun, please. Thank you. Go ahead and save, since we are here. Sweet. Dog. Alright, time to look around. Ah, yeah, this kid is talking about a serious tradition called duplicators. They're magic keys that open specific doors. Usually to pretty good items. The Cage Tower. No. With all of the abductions going on, there's no way I can leave the town. Would you folks kindly take my offer and explore Cage Tower for me? Thanks a lot. Whatever treasures you find in the tower are yours. This is the key plate for the Cage Tower. Good luck. I hope your investigation will lead to a solution to the abductions. I didn't realize this was a plot-critical NPC. Otherwise I would have read out his dialogue out loud the first time. Alright, hopefully we won't need any status protection for a little while, so I can... Oh, hell yeah! just $1,000 lying around in a barrel. If only I were so lucky. Then again, I don't really encounter barrels much in my daily life. I actually don't remember the last time I saw a barrel in person. Barrels are one of those things that are like way more common in video games. It's like if you play a lot of games as a kid, it kind of makes you think that you'll encounter barrels a lot more in your life than you usually end up doing. Kind of like quicksand. Remember how scared you were of quicksand as a kid? I do. I have never once encountered it in my life, aside from fiction. Don't do anything stupid or I'll arrest you. Got it. Message received. Oh, now I see that chest. Alright, let me leave and come back, see if we can get that chest. I want that item. I don't even care if it's bad. I must have it. Okay, how do I do this? Push that, and then that, and then I screwed up again. Can I... Does this treat that as a puzzle? Or do I have to... It does. That's handy. Okay. I don't know that I can actually do... I'll come back to that later. We have other places to look around in this place. In this town. Nice. Anything of use in the pub here? Nothing so far. Anything in these barrels? Oh, there's gotta be a way to get to those. Can I... Oops. Sure can't. What if... No. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back here later, I guess. Ooh, I want those. I want those chests. Anyway, moving on. Nice, a crest graph. We have like 4 of those now, I think. Just gotta find a magic guild shop. Dude, can you like move out of the way so I can get to that chest, please? No? You're just gonna sit there taunting me? Mm-hmm. How dare you? Oh. The dog does not want me to get to that chest. Fair enough, I guess. Can I go around? Nope. The dog's too clever for my own good. Fair enough, okay. Alright, what you got? I might be able to afford everything here. Let's see. That's the cheapest. Now if I sell off my old shit, let's see here. Oh, hold on. This too. Can't quite afford that, but... There we go. Nice. Just barely. Okay, let me reorganize my stuff. Let's see what the item salesman has for us. Good, more heal berries. Always handy. Should get more of those, more of these. Having at least 10 of these status items would probably be good. Although I am flat broke now, so that's not great. Not flat broke, but dangerously close to it. Damn it, I super can't afford this. Fine, fair enough. Okay, good, we can make 4 spells here, nice. Let's do 2 each. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Slowing down. A group slow spell seems pretty good. Let me just do that. Alright, trying to keep my spell list even here. Recover senses. That seems good. That's deceptively mean. Let me do this instead. I understand that more than I do revive. Alright, now for a black magic spell, let's see. I don't really feel the need for a scan, honestly. Not right now, anyway. Let's do water, I guess? Having more elemental coverage would be nice. Okay. What do I want now? Cast Holy on weapon. Cast Evil on weapon. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to look that up later. That's probably good to have. That's a good name, actually. I don't remember an equivalent spell name from Final Fantasy. Okay. We're all good. Nice. Less broke than I was. Happy about that. Okay. Now, just need to finish looking around town, and then we can head off to the cage tower. These lost ancient technologies, I tell ya. What a sentence. Man, something about the town themes in this game really, like, extremely nail the Western vibes. Cage tower to the northeast, gotcha. Okay, we're good. It's important to get your pets in. You gotta do it whenever you can. Noted. Ooh, magic carrot. Nice. That'll replace the one I used during the boss battle. Okay, I think that's everything here. And we're pretty well kitted out, so let me rearrange my spells. Damage first, then debuffs, healing, buffs, status heal, confusion heal, dungeon warp. Okay. I'm gonna save at the inn again since I did all that stuff. Now we're ready to head off to the cage tower. check the map. Actually, let me arrange items first. Oh, the map shows us places we've been to, not just... It's not just a list of things in general. Warning, danger, Cage Tower to the east, Elw Ruins southeast. Well, the Cage Tower is where we want to go, so... Larva. Interesting. Caterpie the Saint. Man, I just upgraded my equipment and these dudes are hitting this hard. Less than ideal. And it's a full turn. It's a full party. One turn kill, too. Pretty okay rewards, I suppose. Yeah, there it is. Tower of Babel looking ass placed. Is my mic still working? It is. It's locked. Not for long it ain't. Two staircases. Let's try left first. That was the correct thing to do. Hell yeah. My roommate's cat, I swear to God. That's fine. What horrible foes await us in here? Oh, these things. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, Jack can one-shot them at least. Sometimes, anyway. Rudy, my dude, you have got to be faster than this. That reminds me, actually. Power Apple. Let's use that on Rudy. And use both of those on Rudy. And use that on Cecilia. There we go. All good. A crest graph. Lovely. Before I check that stairway, I want to check the other direction in here that I passed up. Haha! Thought you could hit Cecilia that turn? You were incorrect. But you could hit Jack somehow, even though he's faster. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, what's over here? Another stairway down. This is gonna be one of those places, huh? Maze all the way down? Decarabia. I've definitely heard that name before in other RPGs. Something tells me I should kill it first. It's an offensive caster. Noted. Should definitely kill it first. Oof. And Cecilia's the mage in the group, so she has higher magic defense. Nice, Rudy can one-shot these things too sometimes. Ooh, the casters are worth more money. Damn it. Duly noted. I like that I can make a spell to increase the counter rate, as if it wasn't frequent enough, but not to decrease it. That's just how it be sometimes, I guess. Ugh! My bones! Get his ass, Jack. Thank you for getting his ass, Jack. It's kind of hot today. It's like in the mid 80s, or at least it was when I lost my words there for a second. It was that hot when I went to town earlier. I did not feel like cooking dinner today, so I went to get Panda Express instead. If you haven't had, oh geez, if you haven't had Panda Express before, it's pretty okay faux Chinese food. You know what I mean? There were other places I could have gone, but I didn't want to like get out of my car because my car is weird. Like if I, well, nice. I distinctly remember the spell description of that saying it did water elemental damage, but that sure looks like an ice spell to me. I'm gonna have to rename that Blizzard. Anyway. I got my car, back in 2019. I was very lucky to get that car, actually. My parents had just bought a new one, and they didn't really need that old one anymore, so they gave it to me. I'm very grateful, but my car has this weird thing where, like, if I go a certain amount of time, how do I want to phrase this? If I try and, like, start my car more than once a day, then if I go a specific amount of time in between startings, it has trouble with it. Like, if I try and start my car immediately afterwards, like if I just like, I turn it off to go into a gas station and then get back in and start my car again, it's fine. But if I were to like say, wait anywhere from like 30 minutes to 2 hours, then it has trouble cranking. I don't know why. My car's just always been like this. And I didn't want to risk my car like stalling out on the road. While I was out and about, and that has happened to me before, unfortunately. That's not fun. There were a few things about my car that I could stand to, like, get looked at, but that costs money. I don't have a lot of that, generally speaking. Ooh, that hurt! Same to you, bud. Nice, a one-round combat. Love that for me. I also love these heal bears that I'm getting. Helping me stay topped up. Alright. I can finally go up here. Bah! I tried to run across. Didn't work out so well. Start from here. I'm glad that's not a Xenogears situation. I haven't played Xenogears, but I do happen to know that there's a certain dungeon. I don't even know what the... Shit, I don't even know what the dungeon would be called, but... Hold on. Whew! Let me open this one with Han. You must be able to synchronize with an arm in order to open an arm case. Oh, so this is a Rudy chest. Prism laser. Nice. Laser emitter. Targets enemy group. Interesting. I'm gonna have to spend some money to get it up to speed with Rudy's hand cannon. Press that. This room isn't so bad. I don't have to full tilt sprint across those, at least. I can just leisurely make my way across. Rudy and Jack, you can do that, and Cecilia, you can take care of the Hellhound. Ooh, that was a lot of damage! Okay, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, she definitely needed that. The fight guitar. Oh, these things. I love that these are just called critters. Like, that's such a non-specific name for whatever this is even supposed to be. Like, seriously, what is this? I could not begin to tell you. It's just a weird little guy. Shout out to weird little guys everywhere. Y'all are the real ones. That was enough to push Rudy up a level. Nice. Certainly won't complain about it. Higher levels are always good. I do in fact enjoy number go up. Let's see, let's go ahead and top up Rudy and Jack. And I will take a drink while I save my progress here. Okay. The sun rises from the east and sets in the west. The sun rises from the east again to light the path for the insecure. I know what the puzzle is. Rises in the east, sets in the west, rises in the east again. Simple. Ooh. Goat doll. They're giving us 3 of them. Right, so if we equip this in our accessory slot, then if that character reaches 0 HP, then the goat doll gets eaten up, and we stay alive. The fact that the game gave me 3 of those tells me that I should put them on. Just a hunch. Oh dear, alright. Okay, I'll focus on that one next time. Gotcha. Oh! Ooh. Interesting. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Really? It's so rude, like, going before Jackie. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Thank you for the money, though. I'll take that. I'll always take that. Interesting. Got into that fight literally as I was going in the, going up the stairs. This is a cool looking spot. I dig this. This game has really good sprite art. We just walked directly into a trap, didn't we? So, you're the humans working for the Guardians. You! The statue in the human town will be destroyed. Unlike Belselk, I don't like making a mess out of things. I'm going to need a few minutes to complete my experiments in town. Here, you guys can play with my friend, and I promise you won't be disappointed. Boss fight time! Big boy. Alright. Rudy? No. Actually, you attack. You use the lucky card, and you start protecting everybody. Ouch! Jesus Christ! God, buffs are important. Oh, thanks for missing, Rudy. Alright. You can start meteor diving people. And by people, I mean the singular boss that's in front of us. I'm good with words, I promise. Rudy, please. Rudy, please. What are you doing? Alright, the hand cannon is more powerful. So I'm gonna start doing that. What is this thing's name? I should look at that next turn. Okay, jeez. Hand can. Oh, okay, so each arm has separate ammo. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and Mystic a Heal Berry on everybody. That seems prudent. Rudy, please, stop missing. Alright, let's see if we can start debuffing this thing. Mysterious Ray, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, that was just a group spell, gotcha. Nice. Okay. The game does give you confirmation if a debuff works, that's good to know. In that case, let's try and slow it down next. That seems helpful. Yeah, nice. Less nice, ow! Alright, you should Mystic another Heal Berry. There we go. I do wish we had group buffing slash debuffing spells. Rudy doesn't have enough for lock-on, which means he's probably gonna miss this attack, but I do need to build up his force energy anyway, so not much choice in the matter there. That was a big meaty hit. Love that for me. Oh, he actually got him. Nice. Okay, probably heal Rudy here. Everybody else is doing okay on as far as HP goes. Rudy's missing the most, I think. Ow! Oh, that would have been so hype if that counterattack had defeated the boss. I would have loved that. 'Twas not to be, alas. Alright, Jack is almost out of MP here. Cecilia, you can heal yourself. We've been hitting this dude pretty hard. I don't think mysticking a magic carrot will be necessary here. Let's see how much fire does, I guess. And then I'll try water / blizzard. Oh, never mind. That wasn't too bad. He just hit pretty hard is all. Get wrecked, nerd. Ooh, 7,000 Gela, thank you. The statue is in danger. We must get out of here. I wonder what Alhazad meant by experiment. Can we do something about this barrier?
Do you know of the Night Gaunt? Is it in this tower?
Yes, I understand.
So, this is the evil Night Gaunt.
These people are just like us. They're bounty hunters. They apparently killed the Night Gaunt master. What should we do? I enunciated that wrong, but it's fine. You can read the text box. You know how that was supposed to go. Yeah, do something, will ya?
So, you want to get out, huh? How much is it worth to you? You have my bounty, and I need the cash. Money? You want money? We're trying to save the world, and you're asking for money. Give me a break. I don't give a damn what you're trying to save. All I care about is money. It's simple as that.
Damn it. How much do you want?
How about 2,000 Gela?
There's no way we can pay that much, even though we just got literally triple that much in that boss fight. Don't worry about it.
Like I said, I really don't care. Do you want out or not? Nothing is going to happen if you stay there, you know. One more time. Pay 2,000 or stay in there.
Okay, we really gotta.
That's more like it. Watch this.
Just like Rudy, she uses an arm.
I'm Jane Maxwell. I'm known locally as the most beautiful woman here, next to my sister.
She's known as Calamity Jane in some parts. This little girlie is Calamity Jane?
What's wrong with being a little girl? Don't tell them anything, McDullen.
Okay, so this character, McDullen here, his name was localized in the PS2 remake as Magdalene. I'm pretty sure that's the more correct translation, but McDullen sounds fine, so I guess I'll go with that. It's not like egregiously wrong like Gerdajeff / Grudiev is. Excuse me.
Where's my money? We had a deal, remember?
Hand it over 2,000 Gela.
A deal is a deal. Don't hate me. See ya!
Alright. Patch us up. Get us out of here. We gotta hurry back to town. Wait a minute. I thought I saw that. Ah, it's a merchant caravan. Nice. Make sure I have at least 10 of all of these. You know what? I'm gonna buy 10 more of these. Couldn't hurt. Okay, now we gotta go back to town. Quickly. Oh no, it's playing the sad music. There's no one here. Just some empty beds. Take a rest? Well, I think we know what happened. I'm gonna make a save while I take another drink. Reading out lots of dialogue is thirsty work, don't you know? Well, I can probably get to this, but at what cost? Ambrosia. Recover status and max HP for everybody. Damn, that's a save for emergencies type of situation. That item is. There should be another item up. Yeah, there's another chest up there, and there should be monster encounters in this town. That's right. More of the same. Fair enough. Nothing our party can't handle, despite hurting a lot. Ow! Appreciate the free heal berry. I'm going to use that on Cecilia immediately. Another lucky card. Bone. Question marks? I don't remember what this is for. Can I equip it? No, but I should probably put everybody's stuff back on. Okay. And there was a warehouse over here that was blocked off by a guy that should no longer be blocked off by said guy. Oh good, an ambush. I love those. I actually don't. Probably didn't clarify that. It's fine. Ow! Ow! Stop ganging up on Jack. Do the opposite of that, please. Don't gang up on anybody. How does it feel? Okay, seriously. Quit. Gonna have to heal him after this. Sure, if the game gives me two of them, I'm gonna use two of them. Yeah, this building. Can I? I'm actually not sure I can get to this. Yeah, nope. That's unfortunate. Unless I can, like, blow up some of these blocks. Let me test that real quick. That's a strong no. Yeah, I can't really... Gonna have to come back here later and figure out how to get that, I guess. One of these houses, yeah, this one. Had a staircase going down. Oh, another puzzle. I love that. This one was a lot easier, though. A bullet clip. I'll take it. Okay, what am I looking for here exactly? Anything? Or do I just need to go back to the Elw Pyramid? Currently unsure. I'll check all the houses, and then I guess we'll go back to the Elw Pyramid. See if that'll take us somewhere else. If nothing else, we'll get some experience and money, and we can always rest at the inn for free now. Ow! Ah, good old PS1 texture warping. Funny how technical difficulties can feel nostalgic after enough time passes, isn't it? The statue in town. We need to check that. Just gotta remember where it is. That's what the game is pointing us towards. Just gotta remember how to get to it. It's funny how, like, almost deformed the buildings in the background look. Due to said aforementioned texture warping. Like, and moreover, it's funny to see, like, certain indie games, like, reach for that aesthetic on purpose. Because they have fond memories of it. Because, you know, you don't know stuff like that as a technical limitation or a fault in the system hardware when you play these games when you're younger. You just see, hey, shiny new toy. And I'm not saying, like, reaching for that aesthetic is a bad thing. It's just, like I said, it's funny. I'm sure at some point in the future we'll reach the point where, like, people commonly go for, like, PS2 style graphics for their indie games. And I'm here for that, honestly. The PS2 games look pretty dang good.
The statue is speaking directly into my mind.
I am the sacred spirit, Yonapawa. My powers are weakening. Take what I have left and use it against the demons.
Saint Rune acquired. Another piece of the Demon Queen's heart has been released. There's only one left. Let's hurry to the town of Timney. We must reclaim the teardrop before they use it to wake their queen.
The entire town is empty. Everyone just disappeared.
The demons must have done this. All this just to get at the statue.
Troubling. Let's see what stats these Yonapa. Okay, this is a strength rune. Gotcha. Your vitality is already pretty good, and you want the sorcery boost. So yeah, let's go ahead and give you the Saint rune for the attack power. All right. I'm gonna top up at the inn here, and then we will, I guess, head back to the Elw Pyramid, see if that'll take us anywhere new. Save again. I can hear the voice of pain, the voice of sadness. I can feel The screams of the human fools releasing me from these cursed chains. We are almost there. Filgaia is practically ours. I'm still concerned about the humans who contacted the Guardians.
You screwed up again? Not once, but twice. I think these humans are too much for you to handle. Why don't you let me take care of them? I'm sure I can accommodate them.
Damn you! Just you wait! Stop it, Belselk. She's right, you know. The Elus and the humans have shown abnormal abilities when pushed into a corner. We cannot afford any mistakes until the revival of our photosphere and Lord Mother is completed. Not you too, Sieg. I'll show you. I'll show everyone what Belselk can do. I will bring the heads of those humans and line them up right here. Guardians or not, they are history! You have such a temper, my fellow Duke. Here, let me see what I can do.
Do what you like.
It's been 1,000 years since we came here. The loss of our homeworld, Hyades. We came to this planet to make it our home. Power rules all. This place will belong to us. Only then will we. Ah, there's that face outline again. Alright. Let me check the map here. Yeah, not terribly useful. Alright, back to the Elw Pyramid. See if it takes us anywhere new. Huh. Can't seem to interact with that for the moment. Yeah. We'll mess with that later, I suppose. Plenty of time to get a drink and, or to finish your drink and get another one while these cool cutscenes are playing, it turns out. This land contains the lightning statue, which seals the evil heart. More of these. Something tells me we'll be getting that tool soon. At least I hope so. Alright, where the hell are we now? Literally halfway across the planet. Cool. It's a merchant caravan we can't get to. Interesting. Alright, we gotta find Port Timney, wherever that might be. Antlion, you say? Interesting. It can heal itself. Also interesting. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? And it's beefy. Maybe I should just run? But I'm already not doing that. Ah, jeez. Okay, so... This seems like a, if I can't kill it in one turn, it'll just keep healing itself forever sort of situation. Good thing I can kill it in one turn. Nice. Glad I made that arrow spell. Danger. Do not enter the desert. You will be eaten alive. Message received. Well, here's Port Timney. Let's see. How many crest graphs do we have? We grabbed one, right? Yeah, just one. Okay. We can use that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make another black magic spell. Gotcha. Yes, reload my gun, please. Thank you. True. Very true. Also, hello, Miyarinoko. Thanks for tuning in. I'll go ahead and top off. It's extremely cheap to do that. Still playing Wild Arms, still chasing after the teardrop, and trying, and failing, to protect the statues that are holding the pieces of Mother's heart. So far, 2 of them have been destroyed, but the last one should be near here. And as long as we can protect that, everything will be fine, and nothing will go wrong. Smile. But first I have to check every single barrel in town, just in case. You know how it is. Okay, I can't get at those. Fair enough. Hello, sir. We appear to be fully equipped already, which I won't complain about. Can I sell anything? Let me see here. I don't know what this does. I'm gonna hold on to it. Sell off this buckler, and that's literally it. Cool. Ooh, an Armsmeister. Yes, I would love to upgrade attack power. $3,000. Sure. This is Rudy's main weapon during boss fights. I'll hold on to the rest of my cash. Stop off in the Magic Guild, make another black magic spell. Let's see. My neighbor is mowing their lawn. 6:54 p.m. on a Sunday is the perfect time to do that, I guess. Let's do Earth. Rename it Quake, just so I have a consistent naming convention. Organize. I need to rename my water spell to Blizzard. There we go. Yeah, that was my reasoning. There's no, I don't feel the need yet to upgrade the ammo clip, and since I have lock on, I don't really need to upgrade accuracy. So, nothing but attack power for me. I should probably buy more of these. I have the cash. There we go. Hold on to the rest for emergencies, just in case. There's a ruin in the fort. Yeah, that's not how we got here. That's a different, unrelated place. I'd have to remember that for later. Bomb? Oh, that got me over here. Ooh, a duplicator. This will get us into special doors. A serious tradition. But I will hold on to it for now. I don't know offhand how many of them are in this game specifically, but it's not a lot. I would guess maybe 10 at the max, but I'd have to look it up just to confirm. Free potion berry, I'll take it. How much does that heal? 1,000 HP. None of our guys quite have 1,000 yet, but they'll get there. What happened? I thought I was going to die in there. Ouch! What? What a drag. What are you doing? Aren't you a little old to be playing hide and seek?
Yeah. No. Well, I was being reprimanded.
Well, thanks for the help. I should thank you in some way. I wonder what he did. You're a pickpocket.
We won't take dirty money.
How PC. Who cares how I earn my living? Money is money. Fine, I'll go return it. You'll regret it. Don't look at me like that. I only steal from the rich. Robin Hood this dude ain't. They're usually really dumb. Just distract them a little and they're defenseless. Even novices can learn to pick a pocket. Just distract the target. Thus concludes my lesson on how to pick a pocket. Strange guy. He knows his trade, I suppose. Hey, Hanpon, let's give it a try. Are we reducing ourselves to stealing now? No. You're going to take a look inside the monster's pockets while I fight them. I'd have to go inside their pockets. Who knows what they keep in there? If it works, we'll be like treasure hunters. We already are, remember? Fast draw hint acquired. Presumably, once we master that, we'll be able to steal things with Jack. I'm not sure how useful that'll be when, he's usually our main attacker, especially during bosses, but you never know, I guess. Ah, yeah, that would make sense. Huh. Is it just me, or does this NPC look almost exactly like Noah from Legend of Legaia? It's the outfit and the shade of hair. It's eerily similar. This game came out like 2 years before Legend of Legaia, so there's no way the developers were like in contact with each other, but like weird coincidence. Anyway. Moving right along. Let's finish looking around town here. Timney Harbor just ahead. Interesting. Have I already looked in this house? I don't think I have. The door's shut. The Maze of Death. Noted. A crest graph. Nice. And 2,000 bucks. Holy shit. Let's go make another spell. No reason not to. Alright, I just made a black magic spell, so let's make a white magic one. Let's see. That sounds like Berserk. I don't know that I want that. I don't want to increase the encounter rate. I don't know what that means. Increase parry rate or increase magic resistance? I feel like magic resistance is probably going to be the more immediately useful for the two, during bosses anyway. Rename this to Shell, not Shield. This is annoying. Wait. There. Oh, hold on. Roommate's cat wanted out of my room, which, fair enough. Let's check out the harbor. Don't know why the music had to reload for that. Captain Bartholomew. This fine vessel is called the Sweet Candy. Strange name. No harm, I guess. Don't be rude about it, Jesus. Some people are just short, it's fine. Is there seriously not anything in a single one of these barrels? I find that hard to believe, but apparently it's true. Well, there's the statue right there, but we seem unable to reach it. I guess we don't have permission to board. Maybe Bartholomew's in town? Did I miss the pub? I might have missed a pub, assuming there is one. Let's see. No, I don't think I went in here. Another Noah lookalike, holy shit. They're everywhere. The hell's a crystal bud? I can't believe the mess I've gotten myself into. If I don't stop drinking, it's going to get the better of me. The crystal bud is in the maze of death. I hear there are many monsters in that place. Who am I going to get to find the entrance in the desert to the west and retrieve the crystal bud? Drake's going to have a field day when he finds out. Ever since I found that guardian statue, weird things have been happening. The statue this drunken fool is talking about. Could it be...
The statue is here, I know it. We were literally just looking at it like 30 seconds ago. We must get this crystal bud, then we may get a chance.
Alright, I guess we have our next objective. Pride forces me to get the crystal bud. I made Drake believe I was getting married and that I would. Well, whose fault is that, buddy? Not ours. We should save before we head out. I feel like this game's pace has picked up a fair bit. Kind of slow going in the first two streams, but things are moving quicker now, which I won't complain about. There it is. Alright. We're gonna be... Something tells me we're gonna be in here for a minute. And also to not step in the bubbling ooze that's on the ground in the middle of the desert. I don't know what's up with that. Tar, mud, maybe? Rachel? Spelled weird? Yeah, that seems to be bearing out so far. Oh god, they're serial killer doll. They're killer dolls. Not very tough though. Where am I going exactly? Not entirely sure. Somewhere. Ooh, a chest. Damn it! Literally right in front of my chest. How dare you? Oh, jeez. Something tells me I should kill the Screamer first. I don't know why. It can cast magic! It can cast a group of thunder magic that didn't actually hurt that much. And I one-shot it. Okay. Maybe I was... Oh god, these are the more dangerous things. They can paralyze. Okay, I'm gonna put the anti-paralysis thing on Cecilia, just so I always have access to healing should I need it. This is fine. The enemies in here don't seem so bad for the most part, actually. I was having a harder time around Saint Centour. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the anti-paralysis one. Making sure. Another crest graph, I'll take it, thank you. What is this? Okay, I guess I had to do that, fair enough. Okay. Now I actually know what to prioritize here. I made a terrible miscall the last time we fought these dudes. Nice. Always appreciative of free items. Where am I going? Couldn't begin to tell you. This place is kind of big. I see why it's called the maze. Oh no, ambushed by a singular dude. Okay, they do hit kind of hard, actually. Nothing we can't handle, though. Aha, I see where we are now. Back at the entrance. I should probably save. Making sure there weren't any alternate exits. The tower boss could instant kill me? That's why the game gave me 3 goat dolls. I apparently was getting lucky with his AI. He didn't do that. He mostly just hit me really hard. I'm glad I seemed to not have had much trouble with that. I guess I forgot all about that from my first playthrough, which was a couple years ago by this point. One of each, thank you. It does damage me. I knew it. I gotta be careful with running in here. Can I steal anything useful from these things? A pinwheel, thank you. Nice. And I got an extra one for free. I've already been in here. This is annoying. Alright. Oh no! Unless these things have something up their sleeves, they don't seem especially deadly. I'm glad they didn't stick. Oops. Okay. Had not in fact been in here before. It kind of felt like I had, but that was not the case. I'm gonna save the rest of Jack's enemy, I think. I don't remember if there's a boss in here, but I have limited carrots. Rather than use them unless I have to. I'll save again, why not? Do. What are those cats meowing about? I don't... Man. 2 of my roommates each have a cat, and until recently they were getting along just fine, but now, whenever they're near each other, they start just yowling uncontrollably. I don't know what the hell the deal is. What is this? I mean, it's a gemstone, but like... Tanky against physical attacks. Noted. Not too much health, though, so... Doesn't really bother me that much. I was gonna try casting Arrow on it next turn, but... Didn't need to do that. Okay, I haven't looked over this way. So let me do that. Bonk. Super bonk. Aw. I was hoping that would kill, but it did not. Let me just see if I can nab anything useful from him. No idea. Not gonna bother. How's everybody doing on HP? There we go. Aha! Oh, good. You son of a bitch. Alright. Fine. Yeah, that's not actually as dangerous as it looks like it should be. I'm not gonna complain about it. God, there's a mini-boss in Legend of Legaia that might as well be a full boss fight, even though it just plays the normal encounter music, against two enemies called a Vigoro, and they're purposefully, like, out-of-depth enemies for where you encounter them in the story. And, they can use thunder attacks like that, and they hurt a lot. Legend of Legaia is a tough video game, by the way. It's one of my favorites. I would recommend it, but just know what you're getting into. It's not easy. You cannot sleepwalk through that game, you will die. But Jack leveled up, isn't that nice? I fell down the hole. Let's not do that, how about? Clear chime. I'm gonna guess... Yup. I think I'll be fine. Actually, no. I'm gonna take the hit for the moment and put that on Jack. I'm guessing we need to find 4 of these statues, and that's the 3rd. That's only an assumption I'm making, but we shall see if it bears out. Just checking to see who had messaged me. Nothing that can't wait until after stream. Prick! Stop that! Maybe I should have bought more heat salves. Getting some pretty decent rewards out of these encounters. Alright, everybody else is good for the moment. Let's see what lies this way. Is there a secret over here? Not that I can tell. Wow! I gotta do the encounter guitar at least once. This also reminds me of an enemy in Legend of Legaia. That game is just on my mind lately, I guess. It is in my brain today. There are these ghost enemies that are similar to this, armored knights. They're like just a torso and arms. You first encounter them in a castle area, and they're pretty scary for when you run into them. Aha, I see. I need to find a fourth statue to move that one out of the way. Actually, I need to find 2 more statues. Okay. Gotcha. I'm understanding. I'm picking up what this game is putting down. I'm trying my best to remember where I have already been. I'm muting the microphone to take a drink. I'm narrating my every action for some reason. Oh man, Legend of the Dragoon. I haven't played that game since high school. People are like... In my experience, people are like really down on that game nowadays. It's like... The 2 types of discourse about that game are the people who remember it fondly and the people who are like, actually, that game sucks ass. And I'm like, sure, it's not without its problems, but like, I don't think it warrants that level of I don't know, not criticism, but like, it's like, damn, did Legend of Dragoon like break into your house and steal your shit? It's not that bad of a game. I feel like its worst crime is that its translation is pretty bad. That might be something that might be a fun game to play. That might be a fun game to stream on Twitch at some point. It's really long though. It is a full 4-disc game. So I gotta set aside some time for that one. I've already been in here. I don't have a choice as to where to go. I gotta go this way. Fair enough. Alright, just one more statue. Where is it? There's no telling, really. Easy peasy. When you say objet d'art, I assume you're talking about the statue enemy from Final Fantasy V that's like relatively easy to like level grind on early in the game. That is the extent of my experience with that name when referring to enemies in RPGs. I was playing the Pixel remaster of 5 like last year, I think, and I was almost at the end of the first like segment of the game. Celia leveled up, nice, and then I just stopped. I don't know why. I was enjoying myself. I kind of just fell off for whatever reason. I'd like to get back to it at some point, but I am currently waist deep in the new Vampire Survivors DLC, and that's going to take a while to do all this stuff in, so who knows? Who knows when I'll play, oh dear, anything else. Let me try this out. That's not good. That's also not good. This is in fact bad, actually. Well, maybe not. Jack is immune to confusion thanks to that accessory he's holding. So I can slowly whittle the dolls down. Nice try, buddy. He's already confused. This is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. That's also annoying. Alright, Cecilia, get back in here. You gotta stop doing that, bud. Oh good, his condition is green. If you fill up your force meter, you automatically get cleared of any status effects, which is nice. Now let me actually try casting arrow on this thing. Hell yeah. I don't know if that's its weakness necessarily, but it did enough damage. We're all still good on health, actually. I should maybe drop a save state just to be safe. There we go. Okay, I've already been there. Aha! I missed that the first time. This is a long dungeon. Okay, that should be the last statue. Now I just need to get back to where we were. And we should be in the home clear to move on. Hell yeah! Okay, if I recall correctly... Oops. The statue pathway is on the other side of this place, so I gotta backtrack. Oh, motherfucker. Alright, let's see if Sonic Buster does any better against these things. Joke's on you, idiot. Jack's immune. Oh, hell yes! Oh, that's sexy. Let's go. Duly noted for future reference. Hell yes. That went way faster. Damn it. Oh, you're toast, buddy. You are officially hosed. Hosed, I tell you. Let's go ahead and save again so I don't have to do all that shit again in case I die. Hopefully I won't, but it never hurts to be cautious. Should be up here. Still not sure how to get in the middle here. I suspect the path for that lies through the statue path, but we shall see. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm definitely Sonic Bustering your asses. Sonic Boom! Easy peasy. And lemon squeezy. That... Why did I do that? No, not this way. Was it this way? I don't quite remember. I just recall that it was on the right side of this dungeon and not the left side. Have to take another drink there. It's important to stay hydrated. You gotta do it. Cecilia needs another heal berry after this fight. I like to keep my party topped up. Yes, here we go. Perfect. It looks like a flower. A crystalline mist covers it. Crystal bud acquired. The whole temple is shaking. It's starting to crumble. Get me out of here. Well, I guess I missed those items. Hopefully it wasn't anything too valuable. I will, look that up later. Pidgeotto107. Hello, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, the intro theme to this game, Into the Wilderness, is very good. The whole soundtrack is really good, really. Excellent wordsmithery there on my part, geez. You know what I mean. Shout out to Michiko Naruke. I'm sure I'll be doing that multiple times over the course of this playthrough. I've got the money for it. Oh no, I missed a guardian? Are you kidding? God damn it. I can't not go... Alright. I saved just before we went to do that. I'm sorry, I gotta go back for it. I gotta figure out how to get that. Maybe this is cringe of me. If you happen to know how to get to those chests in the middle, I wouldn't mind a little bit of backseating. Just in this particular instance. Alright, time to be thorough. Maybe there's a switch on the ground that I missed. I've already been in here. Alright, I'm just gonna be extremely thorough until I find something I miss. Oh, okay. So I didn't miss much, gotcha. So basically do almost the same thing I did, but then just go back to the save point room. Okay. That's not gonna be a problem. Thank you. I appreciate that. It'll take a little bit to get back to where we were, but I am super glad I have the warp spell. That's gonna make this process a lot easier. I don't know why I didn't think to do that, honestly. But I appreciate it. It is kind of hot in my room, and I need to close my window blinds. I'll do that after stream, I guess. My blinds are falling apart. They've been steadily falling apart since I've lived here. Since I moved in, I should say. They're really shitty. Ah, I see. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy that you stopped by, and I hope you're enjoying watching. And I will say that this game is on the PlayStation 4. It's on the PlayStation Store. So if you have a PS4 or 5 and you have access to a PlayStation Plus subscription, you can go play it right now. Or if you don't want to do that, you could always emulate it. I would probably recommend doing that first over, you know, the whole PSN thing, honestly, but that method would not be conducive to me personally streaming this game, so, you know, do whatever works for you. Ooh, Rudy broke the 1k HP mark, nice. Yoink. Alright. Okay, this might be a little tight, but we can still warp to the entrance if necessary. Just gotta mess around with block shenanigans. Bomb. Damn it. I don't have unlimited time here. Oh, nice. I used to have a PSP. That was it was a gift from an ex of mine a long time ago, but I no longer have it. I sold it because it stopped working, basically. The battery, it was a case of the old swollen battery. You know, I'm sure any PSP owner knows well that whole business. Straight up dangerous to operate, so I elected to. And there wasn't really anything else I wanted to play on it anymore anyway, so I elected to just sell it entirely. Oh shit, it's an optional boss. When you said Guardian, I wasn't aware. Well, hopefully it's not too hard. Okay. Time to just, something tells me I should be shelling everybody. Also, the timer doesn't seem to be a thing in the fight itself, which is nice. Oh, that's a lot of damage! Jesus Christ! What do I want to do? Uh-oh. Please don't be Jack. Okay, Cecilia should be fine. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be rough. this guarantees that Jack will go first. There. It's an emulated version of it. This is the PlayStation Store release of this game. I am playing it on PS4, and streaming on PS4 is currently the only way I have of streaming at all, so... Alright, Rudy has the raw HP to survive another hit, I think, so I'm gonna go ahead and shell him. Ow! Christ on a cracker! Okay, I'm gonna, let's see. Hand cannon. He does not have enough force to accelerator, but he's fast enough that he goes before the boss anyway, so that should work out? Let's see. I'm gonna try deprotecting. Oh, hell. I didn't realize I could do that. Shit. Okay, that went off at least. Not enough force. I don't give a shit if Rudy is silenced, honestly. He doesn't have magic anyway. But I need Jack unsilenced. And I need you to slow the hell down. I don't think that worked, did it? Alright, let's Mystica Healberry. This is tough, but it feels doable too. Sleep. Great. Oh no! Alright, I need to make sure Jack goes first. Do I not have anything to cure sleep? What the hell? That's the revival item, not the... I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna... meteor dive, I guess. Ow! Characters recover from sleep on their own, right? God, I hope so. Ow! Okay, Cecilia's awake. Good. What do I do? Awaken, right. Actually having to think about the battle here. I'm glad I had that spell. Alright, Rudy. Start blasting again, please. Uh-oh. Ow! I am using all of my potion berries in this fight, which I don't like, but I need to start hasting everybody, I think. I gotta make sure that I get my turns before the boss. God, it hits like a truck, even with buffs. Ow! See what I mean? Gotta be kidding me. Okay, only Jack. That's good. I can recover from this. And he's already awake, too. Nice. Haste Rudy, and then I'll haste Jack next turn I get the chance to. God, come on! Oh, Cecilia's asleep, that's not good. But she's already awake. Oh, does the sleep spell, like, is it a one and done casting? Like, does that work the whole fight? Or a certain amount of turns? That's interesting. Also, the boss is dead, so I don't have to worry about that. Cool! Boss dead. I forgot to use the lucky card, but I guess I can save that for the next story battle. Death. It isn't the end, but a new beginning. Our civilization, bound by chaos, has turned your world into a temple of death, where nothing survives. Innocent one, release me from this land and use my powers to revive the dying land of Filgaia. Death rune acquired. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. For real this time. I don't remember if I fought that boss my first time through the game. Let's see what its stats look like. A straight upgrade in terms of over the water rune. Gay Ramtos. Cool. Prevent sleep for a while. Nice. Alright, see ya, Pagetto. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. That's really good that I have that anti-sleep spell then, because if it lasts for a while, that's really nice. I appreciate how much utility the spells have in this game. I do remember I found 3 crest graphs. Let's see, how many spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 6. So I'll make a black magic spell first. Make enemies sleep. Let's do a powerful blast. That sounds like a non-elemental spell, so I'm gonna call it Flare. Now a white white magic spell. Increase parry rate sounds good. I think the equivalent Final Fantasy spell was Invis. I can always rename it later. Let's see. Put enemies to sleep. Confuse. I'm mainly thinking about boss utility here. Debuffs seem useful against bosses, but I don't know about negative status effects. Nullify magic spell on an enemy. Prevent magic use on a group. I don't... What is the functional difference between those two? Is one like preventing... Is one like a silence and one like a nullify buff spell? I think that's what these things are saying. That's not... It's not the most clear wording. I could just try filling out the elemental spells. I'm gonna do that. Old school Final Fantasy would be Bolt, but modern Final Fantasy would be Thunder. Doesn't really matter which one, I suppose. Alright, now to reorganize my spell list here. There. Nice and neat. Restock on these. Alright. I'm gonna go save again before we talk to Bartholomew in the bar. Speaking of which, a sparkling crystal flower. Hence the name, I suppose. Bum-ba-da. Gosh, the town music in this game is so catchy. Love it. Alright, let's go say hi to Bartholomew. Now that we have what he wants, he should give us what we want. That's usually how these things go. I just gotta remember where the bar is. You have the crystal bud? I need it really bad. I can't explain it right now. We sell it for 5,000 Gela? Absolutely. The crystal bud is a token of engagement in these parts. I'm a fish out of water when it comes to these things. It's nice to meet you. I'm Captain Bartholomew. Hey, Bartholomew. Short as usual, eh? Don't be like that. That's a crystal bud. Why did the screen turn black for that? Good timing, Drake. Care to smell my crystal bud? That... Man, even with context, that sentence is a little bit... Anyway. Don't get me wrong, Barthy. But even if you have the crystal bud, you still need a mate. Don't put it like that, dude. What the hell? Where do you think you're going to find someone to marry your ugly mug? Are you blind? She's standing right next to me. Hey, don't volunteer us for this. Piss off. You dumb baboon. Oh, her? I didn't notice. She looks way older than your preferred age group. Don't like the implications of that sentence. Of course her. I'm sorry she's above your normal standards. I mean, having 2 legs and all. We're getting married soon. We absolutely the fuck are not. Good. We'll hold the wedding tomorrow then, okay? Okay, there you have it. I look forward to tomorrow's festivities. Do we have to do this? Can we not?
I did it again, me and my big mouth.
What in the world are you going to do now, old boy?
Excuse me, but we're on our way to...
We must go through with it. The wedding. I must deceive them or I'll be laughed out of town. That is not our problem.
No, you don't mean... You shouldn't lie, you know. I can't.
It's too late. You're in on this till the end. Either way, they'll think you're in on my scheme. I shall give you the tour of my ship, Sweet Candy. We must plan for tomorrow. I really don't think this has to be a thing. This is not our problem. You don't have to drag us into this. So, we're finally on my ship, Sweet Candy. There are many special rules the sailors of the inner sea must follow. One rule is for the groom to provide a place for the ceremony to occur. Don't look at me, I feel guilty too. Well, the fake wedding is tomorrow regardless. You guys read up on our customs by tomorrow, okay? I really don't see why we need to do this.
I don't like this.
Me neither.
We're here to look for the statue, not to get mixed up in all of this.
Give it up, princess. Because of this, we're able to get on board the ship. This is the only way to get to the statue. Disagree?
I think you're having too much fun.
The wedding's tomorrow. Shouldn't you be reading up on the rules or something? Alright. Just gotta grit our teeth and get through this section as quick as possible, I suppose. Not a fan, but whatever, I guess. No, we gotta figure out whatever the rules are first. Plus we can take this chance to look around the ship and possibly loot some items. It's the least we deserve after putting up with this bullshit. I can't get to this barrel. Damn it. Okay. Again, not my problem. I don't see how those two statements track, but whatever. Okay, we still have one of each. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have any extras laying around. In a wedding, the bride and the groom are called towards the minister. Is that all you got to say? Really? Okay. Let's go below deck first. Not a single one of these barrels. Also, none of these dudes have been the least bit helpful so far. The captain's fiance's name is Olivia Clare. Is that the fake name he's using for Cecilia, or am I missing something here? Okay, I guess we're going above decks. None of these barrels? Seriously? Lame. This is a friggin' pirate ship. Not a pirate ship, but a ship, I guess. That's really weirdly specific. Not sure I want to think about that. If a marriage is unwanted, then tradition dictates that one holds the ceremonial cup in the left hand. This marriage is supposed to be fake, but we want everyone to believe it's a wanted marriage, so ceremonial cup goes on the right hand. Is that like the only rule we've found so far? That seems a little strange, but whatever. Which one's our room? Here. Okay, I guess. Let's get this shit show over with. The busy day begins. We are gathering here under the eyes of the Guardians. I don't remember. Did it specify which one was supposed to walk forward first? Bride, what is your name? Who is the man you're giving your love to? What is the name of the ship that will be your second home? What will guide you through the maze of life? Then hold up the glass and continue. Okay, so I got one question wrong. The jewel of the future. What number are we? Fuck. For the happiness of today, praise the name of the Sea Guardian. You may kiss the bride. We wanted to pass off. Ugh. No, Cecilia, I'm very particular. Okay, so we got one wrong. That's fine. I don't want to do this again. Stop right there. Voice I don't know how to intonate because I don't know. Okay, it's this person. I have it this time. My name is Zed. I will hack the statue into pieces with my blade. The statue of the seal. Is he one of the demons? I'm feeling great today. And so does my blade.
He's lively, all right.
No, he's just dumb.
You, so-called warriors, will die before your sacred statue.
Boss fight time. He gets a unique theme, that's nice.
Come now, it's my debut.
Alright. Rudy, you can use the lucky card. Meteor dive. Let's start protecting everybody.
Garyu Ishimongiri! Ow!
He's fast. I'm gonna have to fix that. But first I gotta buff everybody. I hope Doombringer is just a name and it's not an instant death spell in disguise. I forgot to reload my guns. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to Mystic a Healberry. I'm glad I did that! Okay, I'm gonna need to have Cecilia heal herself next turn, and then I can get back to buffing. And Rudy's gonna need to use an ammo clip. Although, well, no, yeah, he doesn't have enough either. I was gonna say, well, he can use his laser gun, but he doesn't have enough force to make it guaranteed accurate. It's a good thing I'm healing her. There we go. Much better shape. Charge up. Okay. Let's see. I don't think magic damage is really a concern here, so let's slow this dude down. Or try to, anyway. Rudy's fine. I don't think that worked. Well, we can at least haste everybody. Rudy can probably take another round of damage. He has the most health out of everybody. Nice. Ow! Christ. I'm gonna have Jack do Accelerator so he can toss a healing berry to himself. That way he can survive at least one more attack while Cecilia finishes buffing. And then I'm gonna have her Mystica heal berry, I think. Or not, he's dead.
Hey, this isn't fair. It's 3-on-1.
Well, next time it'll be 1-on-1. Get dunked on, loser. Ah, we didn't even get any money for that. Piss off.
You may have won this time. Next time it won't be so easy.
I'm glad we fought well against that fool. We saved the statue.
Oh no, here too!
Hold.
So, I have to work after all.
That fool was a decoy! Jeez.
So, you're an expert with fast draw, huh? It looks more like a fat draw than a fast draw.
Got him! Oh shit!
You don't deserve to die by my hands.
Even if the seal is broken, my wishes will be carried out by the innocent one. Take my power and let the battle begin. I am Nuashax, probably not my original name, and I will fight by your side. Thunderrune.
The last of the seals has been broken. We cannot stop the resurrection of the Mother. The teardrop my mother gave me is going to be used to destroy the world. No, I can't let that happen. It's my duty to reclaim the teardrop.
Lady Harkin. Does she also use the fast draw? Well, that could have gone better. Let's go ahead and save. I think we're out of lucky cards. Yeah, we don't seem to have any. What stats does that Thunder Rune look like? Magic resistance. Hold on to it, I guess. Alright, let's go see the captain. Wherever he is. He's not on the deck. Please, do not apologize for that travesty. Ugh. He's in... right. Should have thought he'd be in his room. Greetings, my friends. I must apologize. Somehow, the wedding was called off, but we were still able to fake it all. I heard you guys were looking for a statue. This isn't a statue, but take it as a token of my appreciation. 4,000 bucks, thank you. A Mega Berry, Revive Fruit. The wand? Nice. The magic wand is a very interesting item. If you hit an animal's head with it, you'll be able to understand what they're saying. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. We're ready for departure at the docks. We can leave for Port Timney at any time now. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Well, now what? We're kind of at a loss as to what to do here. I guess we'll just keep chasing after the demons. Might as well get some more items. We have more than enough cash. Do I have anything to sell? Let me check real quick. No. Oops, not especially. I don't think I got any crest graphs from that little adventure. No. Alright, I guess we'll look for some animals. See if we can get any hints from them, I guess. And I suppose if nothing else, we can just go back to the Elw Pyramid and use that to get warped somewhere else. I know there were animals here in this town. Just not sure where exactly, I guess. Absolutely. Nice. Our guns are getting steadily more powerful. I could have sworn there was like at least one non-save point parrot animal here. Let me do a quick sweep of the place. Just to make absolutely certain. No harm, no foul if there is not, but... just want to be sure. No, seems like we're good. Okay. Guess there's nothing for it but to go back to the Elw Pyramid. Head off to wherever the next destination is. What we were afraid of has just become a reality. The Queen Mother, Lord of the Demons, has risen from her deep sleep. The seal no longer holds back the ripples of darkness from spreading. This will be the last transmission of my thoughts. Warriors and Innocent One, go to the source of the ripples of darkness. The final battleground is the snow-covered demon castle in the far northern plains.
The voice is thinning. The waking of Mother is overcoming the Guardian's powers.
The northern edge of Filgaia. Did he say the snowy plains?
That's it! The demons are living in Arctica!
My vengeance is about to be fulfilled. We must look for a way north.
Jack.
Meanwhile,
I can see. What a wonderful wasteland. Where life is in its last whisper. The visions on our eyes, all the bloodshed, all the tragedies. Not a nightmare, but a beautiful reality.
The teardrop was potent. How ironic that the life force of Filgaia gives life to its destroyer.
My little Zeke and all my children. Thank you for awakening me from the eternal stillness.
We, the Quarter Knights, have waited long for your awakening.
You can relax now, my children. I am here. We shall bring humbleness to this place called Filgaia. Life will end and we will prosper. Destruction to all life. Beauty lies in complete destruction.
Is that when we get to rule the world?
Rule? Order? What do those things have to do with me? Filgaia will end up just like the other worlds I've been to. The flame of life is the most beautiful at its scattering end. The end of a planet is the ultimate beauty supplied by the universe.
You're saying we're not fighting to win a second home here on Filgaia? Then, to win back our lost home?
Hyades was only my last stop. You were only newborns at the time. I saw the magnificent fall of that planet with my own eyes.
So, what do we do after we destroy Filgaia?
Do not worry, my child. I shall complete the beauty myself by devouring all that is left here. You will be burned in the eternal flames of your own mother's appetite. No other heaven exists in the universe.
That seems a little self-destructive. Also, couldn't help but notice some parallels between Mother there and Genova, the cosmic antagonist of Final Fantasy VII. Obviously, neither developer was like copying the other. Just a convergent evolution thing going on there. Similar ideas floating around in the zeitgeist, I guess. Sealed by magic, you say? Not anymore. I wonder if I had to do that to progress, or if this just leads to a cool optional thing. I guess we'll find out. It's blocked by another one, son of a bitch. I wasted that. Whatever, I'll just have to remember to come back here later. I'll have video footage to reference. It'll be fine, question mark. I'm going to choose not to worry about it. Yeah, nope, didn't want to do that. Wanted to start running. Okay, I guess we'll go back to the other Elw Pyramid and see where it takes us next. These things are funny. See ya. Hardly worth anything, but thank you for the heal berry. Me. Open up my phone real quick so I can check something. Let's see here. Okay, just wanted to check my schedule, as it were. Oh, we're back near Saint Centour. I might be missing something here. You know what? We're getting close on stream time anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to where we were, and then I will look up where to go next just to make sure that we're prepared for next time. So I think I'll stream next on Wednesday. I am free tomorrow, but I don't like streaming 2 days in a row. That's just a personal preference thing. So I will shoot for Wednesday for my next stream. Probably around the same time, anywhere from like 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Start for starting time. I'll make sure to update my Twitch schedule so y'all know for sure. I'm trying to keep that as up to date as I can. But until then, I'll see y'all on Wednesday. And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.